जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद. So we completed this paragraph yesterday. Okay. It was at this time that he opened a nocturnal school of Kirtan in the compound of Srivas Pandit with his sincere followers. So yesterday we read that how Mahaprabhu, after Mahaprabhu took the initiation from Sripad Ishwar Puri, Shuleshwar Puri Pad, how Mahaprabhu, he stopped uh, his debates and his discussions about Nyaya and Sanskrit and these kind of literary work, and he dove deep into this Sankirtan, and whenever somebody would take the name of Krishna, Mahaprabhu would go into ecstasy. So after that, at that time, around that time, he started a nocturnal school of Kirtan in the compound of Srivas Pandit. So at the house of Srivas Pandit, in the compound outside the house, Srivas Pandit and all the other devotees, the sincere followers of Mahaprabhu, they would all gather at night, and whole night they would have the Sankirtan going on, and everybody would chant and dance and sing very nicely with mridangas and kartals. There he preached, there he sang, he danced, and there he expressed all sorts of religious feelings. When such kind of sankirtan is going on, sometimes Mahaprabhu would faint, Mahaprabhu would start shivering. These are all Ashta Sattvic Vikar. It's called Ashta Sattvic Vikar, the 8 kinds of Sattvic Vikar. So all the um, body when and this is not something that ordinarily people would experience, so this is on a very high level of transcendental platform. So Mahaprabhu would be experiencing these ecstatic symptoms, and he would and this is only happening in the compound of Srivas Pandit, when not in the broad daylight but in the night, in the middle of the night, when all this sankirtan is going on in the compound of Srivas Pandit. So let me see, amongst us who are present today, who all would really want to be present in the compound of Srivas Pandit and would like to hear Mahaprabhu sing, dance, and speak of, Mahaprabhu preaching himself about this Harinam. Who all would be interested? Please raise your hands. uh, is everyone able to hear me clearly?
But a little thin.
Yeah, I thought so. Okay. So I'm saying, who would be interested to go to the house of Srivas Pandit, where Mahaprabhu is singing, he's dancing, he's expressing all the Ashta Sattvic Vikar, the symptoms of ecstatic love for for Krishna. Who wants to be present there? Who wants to be among the most intimate, sincere followers of Mahaprabhu? And please raise your hand. That is what I said just now. Hari Bol. Yes. So, yes, we all want to be there. And Nityananda Prabhu, who was then a preacher of Vaishnavism and who had completed his travels all over India, joined Mahaprabhu at that time. So Nityananda Prabhu also came, and so our Pancha Tattva, along with the other devotees, they were all present at night in Srivas Pandit's compound, in the house of Srivas Pandit, and all this was going on. In fact, a host of Pandit preachers of Vaishnavism, all sincere at heart, came and joined him from different parts of Bengal. Nadia now became a regular seat of a host of Vaishnav acharyas, whose mission it was to spiritualize mankind with the highest influence of the Vaishnav creed. So at before that, Nadia was a place where it was where all the scholars. It was a seat of scholarly study. Now Nadia became the seat of what? The Nadia started hosting all the Vaishnav acharyas, not just followers of Vaishnavism, but acharyas of Vaishnavism, the great teachers of this Vaishnav philosophy. These all gathered, they all came here, and this Nadia, our Navadvip, was the prime location. And what was the mission of all these great Vaishnav acharyas? The mission was to spiritualize mankind, not just ritual. So in India, many parts of India, especially we have uh, someone here who's from South. So especially in South of India, people are very ritualistic. They are very systematic. They will have certain rituals. They will do certain puja in the morning, or certain families will follow certain kind of culture, and that will be followed. The parents must be following it. Then their children follow it. Then their children follow it. So this is, this happens. But the rest of India, most of people, they have become very they don't even do any ritual also. But ritual is one thing. Ritual is just doing something, and spiritual is when we add our spirit, when we add our heart, our love in that ritual, and when we do it, that is spiritualizing mankind. So with so these Vaishnav acharyas, they did not want, because in Nadia, in those times also, now also, these there were some Brahmins who were all, who were reading these scriptures and Vedas, and they would pose themselves as great learned people who are Brahmins. But basically, uh, they were not following the instructions of the scriptures. They were basically simply posing themselves as Brahmins and knowledgeable persons, but actually they did not follow the teachings of the scriptures. So that is basically, ritually they were showing that they were doing all kinds of ritual, and by doing those rituals, doing some havan or some kind of sacrifices and those kind of pujas and all. So basically, that is just ritualistic. But spiritualistic is, or spiritual is, when we are adding our heart into it for the love of the Supreme Lord. That is spiritualizing. So the mission of these great Vaishnava acharyas was to spiritualize mankind, give this love of Godhead in the heart of each and every living entity. That was their mission, with the highest influence of the Vaishnava creed. The first mandate that he issued to Prabhu Nityananda and Haridas was, go, friends, go through the streets of the town. So our Mahaprabhu, he called Nityananda Prabhu and he called Srila Haridas Thakur, and he told them that go to the streets of the town, meet every man at his door. That means go door to door and ask him to sing the name of Hari with a holy life, and then come and report to me every evening the result of your preaching. So our Mahaprabhu gave an instruction to Nityananda Prabhu and Srila Haridas Thakur. And what was the instruction? To go door to door. Every person you meet, every man you meet, go and tell them to sing the names of Hari and to lead a holy life. And then every evening they should come back, and then they should report to our Mahaprabhu. So this is very important, that whatever we are, devotees who are practicing devotees in Krishna consciousness, who are followers of Mahaprabhu in this line, disciplic line of succession within ISKCON, it is very important that whatever we are doing, please, dear devotees, please listen to this very attentively, because Mahaprabhu's life is basically the teachings for us, what we are supposed to do. So it's very important that we lead our life in such a way that we are adding Krishna in everything. And whatever we do during the day, in the evening or at night when we go to sleep, when we go to bed, before that, we should make it a point that we report our activities, we convey everything to our spiritual master. We should never think that spiritual master is an ordinary person and he has a material body. That is martya buddhi, that is foolishness, mudha. We should always know that spiritual master is spiritual, he's transcendental, and we should always report all our activities every single day. We should report, we should thank our Guru Maharaj, because during the day, whatever mercy we are receiving, whatever we are going through, whatever Krishna conscious activity we are able to do is ultimately by the mercy of our spiritual master. So we should thank him, we should express our gratitude, and whatever the activities may be during the day, we should always report to our spiritual master, to Srila Prabhupada in the altar, or we can have a picture of our Guru Maharaj with us by our side. When we go to bed, we can have it by our side, and we can report everything. Because this is what Mahaprabhu is asking Nityananda Prabhu and Haridas Thakur. Instruction given, and then every evening they should report what is the result of that. So this is very important for all of us uh, in our lives. Thus ordered the two preachers. Who are the two preachers? Srila Nityananda Prabhu and Srila Haridas Thakur. Thus ordered, the two preachers went out and met Jagai and Madhai, the two most abominable characters in Nadia. These two insulted the preachers on hearing Mahaprabhu's mandate, but were soon converted by the influence of bhakti inculcated by their Lord. We have heard this. Of course, it is never uh, we, it's never enough or sufficient when it is about listening to the when it comes to listening to the pastimes of our Mahaprabhu. But Krishna willing, we'll continue tomorrow. We'll stop here for today. Thank you so much, dear devotees. And yes, yes, Prabhu, you have a question?
What I was asking, the reading what you are doing, it is in which book can I know?
Yes,
ও
it is.
কোন বুক থেকে পড়ছো তুমি?
It is teachings of Lord Chaitanya.
চিটিং, আচ্ছা,
Te-
টিচিং অফ লর্ড চৈতন্য, সেটা তো আমার কাছে আছে। টিচিং অফ লর্ড চৈতন্য, হ্যাঁ। এটার কত কত পেজ নম্বর বলো তো?
Okay, I will end, because we can continue the discussion. I will end the class
ওকে,
so
ওকে,
that our recording doesn't get too long.
ইয়েস ইয়েস ইয়েস
And
ইয়েস, গুড।
before that, I want to hear the Hari Bol, and then we'll continue the
ওকে,
discussion.
শিওর শিওর শিওর
So
শিওর শিওর,
please
টেক ইউর টাইম।
unmute and please Srila Jai Pataka Swami Guru Maharaj ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Nitai Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari
हरि हरि
Bol.
बोल।